I feel under
Yeah, no cussing.
Go for it.
feeling the pressure with this camera pointing at me.
Alright, fellas, what types of things are you guys interested in? Like, what types of things do you like to buy? Electronics, clothes, watches, furnishings for your house? Just things that you generally spend your money on other than maybe food, water.
Electronics.
Curtains.
Electronics, clothes.
Oh, let me
and
see.
a nice watch.
Let me see. I think extracurricular activities.
What?
That's very specific.
No, we buy like furniture.
Yeah.
We used to. We used to. But now we're just kind of okay with the. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
You guys buy a lot? Is it just like a necessity-based thing, or like you guys don't just like go like once or twice a month to buy like the same thing repeatedly? Like,
I don't think it's a necessity to have a wheelchair, but
Yeah, it is.
Buy a lot of deodorant.
It is an investment. Anything to make you smell good? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's an idea.
I like.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like
Smells
clothes.
like the 1970s.
Well, like, what types of like electronics and stuff though? Like cheap electronics, like headphones, like
TV.
watch it. That's like big electronics then, expensive stuff.
Would you put it in a cherry coke?
I mean, I would buy like.
No.
They say I'm probably gonna take your headphones like once every like 3 weeks.
So stuff you can, stuff that lasts, stuff you get your money for.
I don't like the stuff I buy like normally is stuff that I don't have to replace on a fairly regular basis.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I got you. So usually cheaper then.
Buy as need.
Okay. So speaking of pricing, like what types of price ranges do you guys try to keep this stuff in? Just say, just go to electronics for right now then, and it can be whatever your specific electronic stuff you buy are.
$50 to $1,000.
50 to 1,000.
I'm going like less than
I'd go
60
50
a month.
50 like that.
I'd say no more than $300.
50 to maybe 200.
Yeah, around 200.
Yeah, if I'm buying it personally.
Oh, is this like frequently bought products?
Well, no, it could be so generally the longer it lasts, the more you're going to pay for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
Your price bracket goes up, the higher, or the longer the product's going to last in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about stuff like clothing then, like your jacket, your pants, your shoes, your shirts?
You never have too many jackets, shoes, and shirts.
No more than like.
So just whenever you have free money, then you.
If I have like the extra free money, then I'll go out there and drop it.
I'll spend the most money on sunglasses.
Oh,
Sunglasses.
Shoes.
Yeah,
Shoes,
shoes.
yeah.
Because you have so many different pairs. You know, like tennis shoes, flip flops,
way.
like you fucking have any.
You gotta blow it on like the nice stuff. Get like nice ass suits.
When's the last time you bought a suit?
Dude,
Look at my closet,
suit
man.
like months ago. So.
Alright, well.
All right, well then,
Chase doesn't need a
those types of things y'all spend that money on, like your shoes and your sunglasses and your jackets and stuff. Do you spend more depending on the brand? Like if you're going Polo versus I don't know Walmart, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Polo.
I don't even consider purchasing the other stuff.
Pay for the prestige then, kind of.
Yeah.
Like I really
No, like
like
if somebody said like if you need a polo,
Yeah, okay.
what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna go out and buy a polo brand, or like wait to do that, or are you gonna go out and buy like a Walmart brand polo? Like you're not
I
even
mean,
gonna buy that.
polo shirts are probably the only thing. Like, I'm fine with like Walmart, like pants, socks.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Shirt wise is like the only thing I feel like I need named.
Gotta have that logo.
Stuff that stands out. Okay, well,
Yeah.
do you feel like the brand, like you're paying more just for the brand? You're paying more because you think it's actually a better product that's gonna last longer
It's
though.
better fabric.
Maybe a little bit of both, but more the brand name.
More the brand name, yeah, depending on the company.
If you really look hard at it, it's better fabric.
Just,
Just
Oh,
mine.
thank you.
well, I mean, if it lasts longer, You don't
You just feel better your delicate skin.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Just
Baby ass.
the more socially acceptable, I guess, the more willing you guys are to go
That's
over
what I'm
your
saying.
price bracket.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't even go through your head. Like whenever you think like, oh, I need a new shirt, like you automatically know like what you want, where you're gonna go to get. Like you don't even consider some of the lesser companies or something like that.
Okay, yes. Okay, gotcha. What types of things come to mind when you guys think of the brand Converse, good and bad? Just throw some ideas out, just whatever comes to your mind first.
Basketball shoes.
Classic.
Yeah.
1970s basketball. High soccer
People in
shoes.
punk bands wear them.
Yeah, I was about to say the emo kids in high school.
Kids in high school,
Black and
bands,
white.
basketball.
Crazy shoelaces.
So the old school stuff, the throwback stuff, is that more like because based on the trends now, or is this just throughout your entire lifetime, that's what you've seen, that's what you've...
Entire lifetime.
Well, I remember that commercial when D-Wade was advertising his shoes, and then he was like dunking on folks. That's how I think about it.
No, I just think the
made me think
famous
of
black and white Converse shoe, because that's what you're like. That's their famous product.
That made me think of Boys in the Hood when they hang the shoes up.
Okay, so you guys think more like, I guess it's kind of split. Some people just think like the old school, the PF flyers, the kind of sandlot thing, and you guys think D-Wade kind of a little bit more new, sporty stuff. Okay, so nothing. You guys associate Converse with like a certain style, kind of like you associate PacSun with a more laid back, kind of beachy theme. You guys kind of
no support.
You guys have any kind of
the ankle breakers.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I probably would wear them if the kids would wear them.
Yeah, they're pretty thin. I feel like you see people wearing them sometimes that are pretty like torn up.
I had a pair in like the 7th grade. I rocked them.
I had a pair too. Dude, I wore those for like some event in like middle of high school, dude. I about broke my ankle 4 times, dude. I never threw them on again. I had like the ones that were like laced up to there. That's funny.
Alright, so like what types of things like do you think Converse should put their logo on to kind of change the perception to be more like, you guys see Converse and think,
more
man,
athletes.
that's pretty cool.
To get more endorsements, it'll jade the opinion.
Yeah, get more than just Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade obviously helps because that's all Scoop knows.
Yeah, I think like it's stuck on like the old classic, basic, essential image of like their older shoe and how it was just bare necessities versus like the new, what they're going for like athletic, sporty trends, which trying to compete in like today's markets and styles and stuff like that.
I think if they went back to their classic side though, like they'd be better off.
Just kind of stick with what they're good at.
Fucking Sandlot.
Maybe you could have both.
You know.
I mean, the Wallabies did come back 40 years later. The Wallabies were hot in the 70s and now they're back in style now.
I think it's a Wallaby.
Large
shoe. Large.
Alright, Converse is they're a subsidiary of Nike, so they have limitless resources to make new products. What kind of new stuff would you like to see them make? Like, would you like to see them like stay in the clothing, or like we said, like sunglasses, electronics, maybe special niches of clothing?
I mean, well, they obviously they're good at making clothes. They've done it for a while and like stuff like that, so they can do it good. But it's always good to like diversify and have like other stuff out there too.
The new
I think they should make jeans.
TV.
So kind of go. You guys said kind of go more sporty Converse type stuff, like kind of like Under Armour does. How they kind of have that specialized market where everybody knows when they're thinking sports stuff they're going to wear playing sports, they're thinking Under Armour.
I don't know. Like I would think there's a big margin for like profit and innovation with like stuff like that, but it's almost the way so many other brands are out there, like Nike and Under Armour and stuff like that. They have such a monopoly over like some industry that they would almost, like Converse would almost have to come up with something new to be able to compete.
Something completely new,
yeah.
So if they came up with something completely new that they haven't come out with yet, what do you think would grasp?
Be too good. I know Converse, if it was like sporty good stuff, like not necessarily like clothing wise, but like basketballs or gloves, or like moved into like more like the equipment style of the industry, they'd do better. But like if they stepped out of that group, I don't think they'd do too good because I don't know. That's just what they've been known since like the 70s. Even our parents know what Converse are, like shoes wise, like basketball, Larry Bird, just like old athletes like that.
Classic. I don't know.
I think they need to like rebuild.
So they should try and find a way to go sort of modern, but kind of keep their classic roots in. Just kind of.
They need to develop a basketball shoe that looks like the All-Star, but it's supported.
Yeah, it actually protects your
Or
ankles.
go modern, but use like old athletes to advertise their product. Like, yeah, I used these back in the day, but now I've upgraded. Like,
oh, that's that's where it's at.
That's
where it's at.
You can team up, like say Larry Bird
double team
with like Dwayne Wade
Hell
or
yeah.
something. You know,
Oh, kinda like new school, old school then,
Larry
yeah.
Bird's rocking the old schools, and you got the new guy that's like with
Bring it back so
new
people
shoe
think it's
they're
cool
trying to
again.
just-
Kind
Yeah,
of.
like you got like a commercial like D-Wade on the court, like some old Converse, like shooting some threes or something like that, and then all of a sudden like Larry Bird, somebody comes in with like he's like, nah man, you gotta upgrade now, this is where it's at. They're just fucking like showing up the new kid.
Okay.
Like the Michael Jordan and LeBron James McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
Kobe, LeBron stole that from Larry Page, Magic Johnson.
We got pop leaves that good.
What?